Honor Guard, bring on the colors.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you to American Legion Post number 3 for providing that. And also to Beth Britton, who will be coming up to do a little more vocalizing for you later on. Welcome to the 131st year of the Great Falls Municipal Band. 131 straight years. And we need to build up this audience a little bit more. Maybe the weather is kind of keeping people a little at bay, but you know, we're from Montana. We're all tough out here. So let's get this thing going. You know, when I go into the library to pick music for this thing, sometimes I have no clue what I'm actually picking out. And so I kind of go A, B, C, D, E, F. And when I got to the H, I just found one that went, "Here Comes the Band." horns honking. Takes me back to the old days. All right, there is kind of a method to our madness here as far as things that we do. That way, you know that you're going to get a nice variety of music. You're going to get a few things that are probably familiar to you, and maybe something that's new. And this one, actually, the band has played this before. I was reminded by our other music director, Dusty Molyneux. But I heard it played by the North Middle School Band at the Music in Our Schools Month program last March. This is called Invicta. So this next piece, I kind of had to add in because, as hopefully all of you know, this is Juneteenth. And it's a celebration that takes place all over the United States here. It's a national holiday. I went out to my mailbox and I went, oh, there's no mail delivery today. So anyway, looking over what I had originally programmed, I went, well, you got to at least throw in one notable black composer. And that's what we're going to do now. For those of you that aren't familiar with Count Basie, led a big band for many, many years. Had a lot of hits, kind of a jam band type of thing at the very beginning, but then definitely some hits. We start out with April in Paris. Anybody get up to dance? No. Yeah. Oh, great. All right, as I promised, we're going to bring up our lovely vocalist, Beth Britton, to do a couple of tunes from the Broadway musical Carousel. Carousel? Yes, okay, I got that right this time. All right, please welcome Beth to the microphone.
If I loved you time and again, I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me. Off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know. If I loved you. I have dreamed, not quite yet, I haven't dreamed. I have dreamed that your arms are lovely. I have dreamed what a joy you'll bring. I have dreamed every word you'll whisper when you're close, close to me. Now you look in the glow of evening. I have dreamed and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've loved you so that by now I think I know what Okay, I just have to share something real quick. No. So my dad used to sing that in the shower, and when he would finish, the entire apartment building, when they lived in New York, would burst out in applause. So he sang it all the time. So that was from my dad.
One of the arms of the Great Falls Community Band Association, along with the community band that performs in the winter and spring, is the community jazz band that I also have a hand in corralling. And we have been invited to do an outdoor thing up in Shodo on August 8th. And it's not that far to drive, and it's going to be in a nice little shed, and hopefully the weather will be a little warmer. And, you know, and I'd like to invite all of you to come out. You're going to hear Beth sing a lot more, which is a good thing, and maybe not so good, you'll have to hear me sing too. So anyway, please come out for that. We're going to finish up this first half of things before we do our acknowledgement break. This is Invercargill. Sounded like somebody else wanted to get in the act up here for a second. Either that or, well, I won't go there. I could talk about flatulence or something like that. But, yeah. No. Okay, all right. Wendy says no. Wendy says no. All right. Because I'm getting to that age where if I don't write it down, I forget things. I hope I still got everything written down. The first thing on the top of my list is a thank you to our season sponsors that we normally get in here, but we don't have any yet this year. Okay, so the plea goes out, even if the group of you aren't individually wealthy enough to throw, you know, a couple $100 that it takes in order to put these things on every week. Maybe you know of somebody that is enough of a band aficionado or somebody that would like to come out and hang out with us there. Either that or on your way out, we've got the sousaphone sitting there strapped up against the post. If you want to throw a couple of bucks in there, we would always appreciate it. The next concert that we are doing, I got to get this in, is the summer celebration that is co-sponsored by the Municipal Band and Miss Linda's School of Dance, and it will be next week at the band's plays at 7, the dancing and the concessions open at 6. We are at the convention center over here in the newly facaded Civic Center. We know that the building isn't going to fall down on us now as we go inside the door. So please come out for that. There will be seating, there will be concessions, there will be lots of fun, and like I said, my cohort, Mr. Dusty Molyneux, will actually be up front directing things there. Let's see. Next on my list is that Dusty cajoled me in an email that we have to sing Happy Birthday to Jenny Painter tonight. Yes, there she is, hiding behind her stand. All right? You ready, guys? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny. Happy birthday to you. Jenny is a moving and shaking force in the music community here. She directs and teaches a lot of the general band programs here in the public schools. What else was I going to say? There was something else at the top of my list. Oh, even more importantly, she's a cancer survivor. We're all happy for that. Okay, moving on. You know, it's one thing when a director passes the baton to the next generation or to the next person that gets hired. It's you know, a little bit of an upheaval of sorts. You know, everybody wonders about what the new guy is going to do and if there's going to be any changes and all the rest of it. And for the most part, at least for the first few years, it's kind of pretty much status quo type of thing when the conductors switch over. But it's really different when a musician turns his horn over to somebody else. It's a lot more personal. For those of you that are musicians, have been musicians, you know, to put the 10,000 hours in order to master the craft that we do, in order to be able to put on these performances at the level of achievement that we do. It means a lot, and so it's really more a connection of ourselves. And for Bud to have turned his horn over to me just is something that at the time really choked me up, and even now I'm having a tough time because I promised him I was going to make use of his horn on one of his favorite tunes, and we're going to do that next. And hopefully it won't prophesy anything. This is Here's That Rainy Day. See, they don't need no stinking conductor. Yeah, we're gonna get this in. All right, one of the things that we always try to throw into the mix for these concerts is something from Broadway. And I know you've probably got a few favorites out there, maybe some of the shows that they did when it really came into fruition after Oklahoma premiered in the 40s and opened up there. But Broadway really took a turn of things when Disney started throwing their money behind it. And the next couple of selections is part of a larger piece. We have had to cut it down a little bit from the Broadway show The Lion King. We're gonna keep things moving along here, because it's, I don't know about you, but I'm getting chilly. Anyway, we gotta throw in, of course, some kind of 40s big band thing, besides the Count Basie medley that we did earlier. A little Glenn Miller action here for you. Uh-oh. Anyway, let's get this in. Jerry Gray's American Patrol. All right, before we get to it, everybody stand up. We're gonna do Montana real quick. Beth, I need you to help.